upgrades? Well, there are 4 big changes to the biggest single generator of downforce on the car, and that's the floor. Let's have a look, and it all begins where the airflow starts to meet the floor. So all of these guide vanes, look how lovely the angle is of this barge board. That's new. The cutout on here is new. These fences feeding the air down to the underside of the floor, they are new. And then these floor edges, they're also new on the Ferrari. Not only the bit that feeds air from the floor outside, but also this channel going back to the rear of the car. That's also new. So 4 new bits on the floor. There's actually another 5th bit, and that's this rear wing pillar. Not to do with the floor upgrades, but that's helping Ferrari get some more downforce as well. And there's a new diffuser. You know, when a team brings a new diffuser to a race, they're serious about generating loads of lovely downforce. So there you go. That is a new diffuser on there. So this is a significant upgrade, an upgrade that Ferrari are hoping is going to help them transform their season and get them back to winning ways when Lewis Hamilton won the sprint race in China just a few weeks ago.
Will it be enough? How serious are the issues at Ferrari, Martin?
I think they won the sprint from pole. We must remember in China, but of course you start that with 35 kilos of fuel, 40 kilos, nothing like the 100 plus you start a Grand Prix with. Lewis likes a car low anyway. They clearly need to run that car low to get peak performance out of it, and they can't do that. They were thrown out for being illegal for wearing the underneath the weight too much. So both Ferrari drivers were pretty downbeat there.
They are downbeat, and I wonder for Lewis and for the whole of Ferrari, as you said, it's 76. They've been hemorrhaging points in the first 3 races. At what point does it get extremely serious and they start thinking to themselves, well, we're not going to win the constructors here or the drivers this year? It is extremely early days, but it means that there's huge emphasis on this weekend.
There will be, and I think they're going to be wanting to address these issues as quickly as they can. There was so much noise around the team coming into the season, a lot of high expectations with Lewis making this iconic move from Mercedes to Ferrari. And unfortunately, other than that glimpse of hope in China in the sprint race, it hasn't quite been the season I think they anticipated just yet. But by the sounds of things, this floor that they're bringing this weekend will already help them in the right direction, theoretically, and it will at least hopefully close the gaps a little bit somewhat. But we've seen these gaps being closed or turned around with even, a bigger points deficit. So I wouldn't say they're out of it just yet, but of course they're going to want to get on top of that problem, because as we know, once you change a part in the car, it may unlock other issues. So it's not necessarily that this will be the whole solution or that the next part will be. It might take them a little bit longer to get to the point.
In general terms, when we're coming to the last year of a set of regulations like this, what's a rule of thumb for the teams and what they'll be doing with the development war versus 2026, Martin?
So they'll come with their best shot. They'll finesse the car. They'll have probably one big go at improving it. And if they can find a quarter of a second per lap, they'll be doing well. But they'll all do that.
Okay.
And then they'll have to put their resource into the 2026 car, the money and the people.
Okay.